Dave and Eric feeds his guinea pig cherries.
Yeah, so hey, I'm Joe. I'm playing Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. That's Eric. He's feeding his guinea pig cherries. And Coffee is also here.
I'm here. No longer an employee of Nintendo, so fuck him.
And he's here to be honest about things.
Yep.
Right now. He's not fucking around anymore.
Mario's mustache is fake. Heard it here first. Upstream.
There you go. All right, so this is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. So if you're unawares, this is the 8-bit style side story to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is coming later this year, I believe. So this is basically a sort of Castlevania 3 thing. I haven't played. All I did was make sure the game ran fine and bound my controller inputs. That's all I've done so far. So this is totally cold that I'm going in here. So let's do this. Normal mode.
I mean, it's almost June. You'd think it would warm up a little bit. Civil Twilight says, wow, it's Joe. Lab Bill says, wow, it's Civil Twilight. I don't know.
Wow.
Wow.
This damage will not knock the player back. Infinite life. No, we're not doing that. We're doing veterans, because I'm looking for a retro-style challenge, brother.
Oh my god.
So that's
when
what
you
we're
get the
doing.
spread shot.
I should not have given this guinea pig a cherry on this gray t-shirt, because no, it looks like blood.
Now you're Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon? There was once a man who had been given the moon's curse by demons. That man was Zangetsu. Wrapped in crimson garb, with eyes like fire, he relentlessly pursued the demons who cursed him, as he journeyed from one pit of darkness to another.
So instead of Dracula's curse, it's a demon's curse.
Yeah, he would stop at nothing until he struck down every last demon in his path. One night, he sensed the looming presence of a great demon. Not just a good demon, not a fine demon, a great demon.
Can you tell me about that demon's souls?
I can't. He swore to eradicate all demons, no matter how much of a threat they posed. Bathed in moonlight, he cried out as he drew his sword. Sword, which consumed the darkness from within its wretched steel. On that night, either the demons or the moon itself would feel the wrath of his blade. He's gonna fuck up the moon, y'all.
So wait, is the moon a demon, or what's going on?
No, either the demons or the moon. So the moon is not a demon, he's just gonna fuck it up anyways, apparently.
Right.
I guess.
Just in a bad mood, I guess.
Yeah. So what's funny is that, I mean, Dracula is a character that's in the public domain, so they could just be like, it's Dracula. But, you know.
Well, if it's Dracula,
what if it was Frankenstein, and Dracula is one of Frankenstein's minions?
Oh
no.
Stage 1, Moonlight Temptation.
Alright, here's my idea. What if 2 Draculas?
I like it. So, all right, it's Castlevania in that your jump arc is defined. You can't move in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You can see me wiggling, and I'm not moving.
Is that the only comparison to Castlevania?
Well, this is a lantern, and I'm gonna hit it, and a power up fell out. So no. So, hey, a train. I want to suplex it.
Mm-hmm. Big train.
So there's a staircase up there that I can't get to. I assume that at some point I'll like get another character or something.
There's one test you have to do.
What's that?
And you jump off staircases.
Well, in some Castlevanias you can, and in some you can't. But we'll find out.
Oh, we know which
in
ones.
Just a second. The ones where you can?
Yeah.
So I can jump on. I can jump on stairs, but not off of them.
It's like halfway. It's almost a good Castlevania.
But which way, almost? That's the question.
Also, this guinea pig with white fur also has the cherry juice dripping down her.
Do you ever read Bunnicula when you were in like elementary school?
Hell yeah, I did. The celery stalks at midnight.
That's right. It's your guinea pig is a vampire house pet.
Smeared with the blood of her foes.
That's right.
In this case, the foe was her cherry.
Are you still reading the intro to Bloodstained?
Yes.
Uh-huh. In this case, the foe was a cherry, but she did vanquish it.
Speaking with
Okay.
blood of the foes, the guinea pig
So I
beats-
have some sort of ward that seems to act as holy water. Basically, I throw it in front of me and it blows up and leaves a little fireball.
Is the ward also a young man?
Yes.
That dresses in tights and
Yep.
fights crime with you?
Yep.
Is it Burt Ward?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, so I was able to crack one layer of the stone, but I can't like slide or do anything like that to let me under this thing.
That's it, you're done.
Labville,
Oh, cherries.
Denton says combining two Draculas sounds like Dralchemy to me.
You can have
So
them
do I go
if
up
you
the
have
stairs or through the door? I'm gonna go up the
Oh.
stairs. I'm gonna try the stairs first.
So what would the plural of Dracula be? Be Draculas or Draculae?
Dracular. It seems I can use sub-weapons with
Oh,
the
that's
Y
if you're
button.
a
Dracular.
However, that would require...
That's if you're a Dracula.
I also understand different colored lamps contain various sub-weapons I can use. Even so, I remain devoted to the sword.
You want to ask if somebody's a Dracula, you ask Dracular. They say Draculam.
Exactly. Okay, so...
Are you a Dracula? You have to tell me if you are.
The law
Is
says if
Dracula-
I ask if you're a Dracula, you have to say if you're a Dracula, man.
Is Dracula a cop?
He's not a
Dracula's
cop, but he's a
definitely a
narc.
cop.
He's a narc.
No, he's a cop. No, he's like the police chief. Dracula's the one at the top pulling all the strings, you know what I'm saying?
So now I'm curious what happens if I would have gone through that door, but I guess I'll have to find out
Yeah, I was
later.
gonna say maybe this is like Rondo. With
Yeah.
some branching paths.
I think you can replay levels and get other characters from what I heard.
No, this is like this game that deletes itself when you die. One shot.
What was that game that was like a shooter and it deleted random data off your hard drive every time you killed an enemy?
I know what you're talking about, but I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, you must be able to replay stages because there must be a character who can slide or something to get under low barriers and stuff like that. So
Metroid.
why can't Metroid crawl?
You don't have her unlocked yet.
Fair enough.
You know, what are the characters in this? Is there like a lady that has magic and a
So
guy
there
with back
there
problems
there
and
are
climb up walls and
gonna blow
there
your
are I think 4 or 5 total characters, I believe. But
Civil
Yeah.
Twilight says that shooter was lose by the same guy who made
Yes.
Ridiculous Fishing.
oh, it was the same guy who made Ridiculous Fishing. Okay. So this I mean, you know, I've been playing for all of what, 5 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
8 minutes. And I like this game a lot already. So take that for
I
what
have
it's
to admit,
worth.
I'm way more interested in this than actual Bloodstained.
I don't think you're necessarily alone on that, honestly.
There was a rumor going around that made me kind of interested in the actual game, but not like the actual game, but just something they added in. I heard somebody say might be a castle editor in the full game, like the actual game, like a build your own Castlevania.
That could be fun. That could be really fun, actually.
And I'm kind of all for like Castlevania Maker.
Of course you would be.
Yeah.
So this
Gonna
is
make a pinky
like
jump over, put a bat in front of it, call it Ninja Gaiden.
sounds legit to me. So this is very, very like Shovel Knight / Mega Man 9. Like it looks like an NES game, but this is
Well, it's the
This
same
is
people
more
doing
than the
Red Dot.
NES. Well, right, yeah, Inti creates. There is more here than what the NES. Like, this would not play on an actual NES. Like, there's too many layers of parallax. First of all,
Right. Well, you
For
could tell that
sure.
when that train went
And-
by.
yeah. Yeah, there's too much parallax. There's too many. I'm gonna say there's too many simultaneous on-screen colors. Although I'm not actually counting them right now to be sure of that, but I am almost certain. So, are there only 2 sub-weapons? It's either like diagonal whip up in front of you, or holy water, not holy water.
Maybe it changes based on your character.
Yeah, probably. But I'm wondering if like this guy only has 2. I guess specifically. Oof. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the pattern here. I don't like that he doesn't have a life bar. Not in love with that, because in most Castlevania games, oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's part of the HUD. It's just there's like permanently the boss life bar on the screen.
Yeah.
Does he at least flash a little bit when you hit him or something?
Yeah, I can tell when he's taking damage. I just don't know how close I am to killing him.
You have to find out if he explodes.
Fuck. Oof. Okay. Alright, I should be able to get him this time. Labville says, is there any ammo that your sub-weapon uses? Yeah, these little jugs that I keep picking up.
Or something.
Yeah, they're like jugs of magic, I guess. I don't know.
They're full of hearts.
Well, there are hearts, but those seem to actually be health.
Alright. That's it. The cherries are gone. The guinea pigs are going back. Look.
But yeah, there's a weapon energy in the upper right. It says the weapon 03 of 20 right now. And those little blue jugs that I keep picking up are the weapon energy.
So this game is just a Zelda.
Yes. Just like Zelda. Oh, damn. Okay. I see how it is. I thought these weird sort of like steampunk bone pillars were like a bone pillar and that I could duck under the top one's shot, but apparently that's not the case, so. Hot tip.
Is that Stainsylvania in the back there?
Yes.
When you play through this again, I want you to find out if you can interact with that weird little skeleton man in the bottom.
So I've seen a couple of those, and it does not appear that I can interact with them.
Where? He's just kind of hanging out,
Yeah, he just points you in the right direction.
doing his own thing. Yeah. Unless he is unless he like means that there's some kind of secret nearby.
Oh yeah, maybe. But it seems like he sits where there are branching paths, where if you came from one of 2 different directions, he's like, this is where you're going. That's the vibe that I got, anyways. Damn. I'm not quite for sure on the timing of when he pulls more coal into his, like, gaping maw. got him. Or maybe I didn't get him? Oh, no, I got him. Whoa.
One last hit, or just
I don't know if that would have hit me if I would have stayed in front of him, but I didn't find out. So the Steam version of this game, I guess I should address the controversy. I actually ordered the PS4 version, and the codes weren't ready. So even though you can buy it on PS4, the Kickstarter backers didn't get it on PS4 or Switch or any platform besides Steam, which is kind of weird. But they did give everybody a Steam key. Was it the demon's power used to seal that beast? Yeah, it was my sword. You're a shard binder. Is that like a hinder binder? That power can summon forth demons at will. I cannot allow that. So I'm playing this on Steam, and it will only play windowed. You can't full screen it on Steam, which is really kind of weird. You can you can put the window to maximum, but you can't actually play the game in full screen, which is weird. Show me the proof of that determination in battle. Miriam has become an ally. So Miriam's the main character in actual Bloodstained. So now she's on my team.
Okay.
Yes.
So what? I'm curious to see.
New allies. I can use the L.
Castlevania 3. You can switch. Whenever you want.
I can use the LB or RB buttons to switch places with them. No one is without strengths and weaknesses. If I make good use of my allies, I can traverse seemingly impassable terrain. Whenever I reach a crossroads, I'll take the shortest path without fail. I think we know that that's probably not going to be true. If I come to a fork in the path where I can't determine the shortcut, I'll follow the remains of fallen adventurers. There you go. That's why the little guy is pointing. He's the fallen adventurer. Each of my allies has their own stamina. If their health gets low, quickly switching places would be a wise idea. Each type of sub-weapon can be only used by a certain person, it seems. No one else can even pick them up. Okay. Whip smash, X button, high jump, slide. Okay, so Miriam can slide. So now I guess if I go back to stage 1 at some point, I can then enter some of those spots that I couldn't before. And she jumps higher than
Do you upgrade your weapon at some point, or as that?
I have not yet. Can someone look at somebody post something in the chat? But I'm trying to play the game, so.
Soul Twilight says, I really like the way that the color drops out of this boss's arms for the parts when it's in the background. Yeah, that was a pretty dope-ass looking boss.
Alright, so I got some knives that fly up at an angle. As a sub-weapon with,
You're killing some kind of weird squid witch.
Yeah.
Which is also the name of the most recent $5 footlong special at Subway.
Squid Witch? Yeah.
It's a Splatoon crossover.
Yeah, it's a promo with Nintendo.
Alright, let's see what this one does. Okay, that's just a straightforward... That's one knife straightforward.
Castlevania weapon.
Yeah.
The straightforward knife. There's nothing complicated about this knife. You just use it to stab motherfuckers.
Yep. Pretty much.
Is it really stabbing if you're throwing it?
Nothing beats the hobo life. Stabbing folks with my hobo knife. I think that was the last Simpsons joke that I liked. I wonder what season that was.
You didn't love the hilarious joke where they talked about how Apu wasn't a problem or whatever? That was so hilarious. That's not even really a joke.
Oh, it was from season 12.
wouldn't want that. So this game doesn't do the thing that Castlevania games do, or have done, where like the weapon drops out of you and you can go pick it back up. This is very true to the 8-bit Castlevania games. Yeah, when you pick up a new weapon, the old one is just you're just hosed.
I was gonna say that's just how Castlevania works, man.
I mean, that's how some Castlevanias work. It's not how they all work.
No, that's how Castlevania works.
Oh well, yeah. This game is very clearly not trying to be Castlevania, though. This game is trying to be Castlevania 3.
Well, that's how Castlevania 3 works.
That's
also.
true. That is also how. Even down to the different. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but I like it.
I don't have the sound turned on. How's the music?
It's good.
Okay.
I don't know if
so
it's like
not,
I don't know if it's good on a level of Castlevania 3, but like it's good. I really like this sickle sub-weapon that I picked up. That is like a big, wicked, nasty motherfucking boomerang. I don't think I want to find out what the axe does, because it probably does the same thing it does in Castlevania, and that's only
really
useful
good.
in very specific situations.
Oh, well, you could be very useful against this dude.
I mean, it could be, but this boomerang also seems pretty effective against this dude, because he's just sitting there taking it in the face.
Turns out that guy's actually your friend.
He's like, why do you keep throwing shit at me?
Oh, while you're
Secret to
yelling
beating that
Castlevania
guy.
at him.
Stand on the stairs, I guess.
I just picked up something, but I don't know what it actually was or what it
It looked like
does.
a life, like max HP power.
But it didn't. But it didn't
the
up.
Symphony of the Night style.
Yeah, but it didn't raise my life. It kind of looked like the invincibility pot that you get in, like Castlevania 1, but it didn't make me invincible. Right? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it completely fills up your magic or something.
Oh, I think it increased my max magic. I think that's what it did.
Okay.
Because I have 30. I have 30 weapons. So let's see what the axe does now. Oh, that is not what it does in Castlevania.
Oh wow.
That is a let's fuck somebody up with this axe fucking move.
That sucks.
That probably does a shitload of damage against like bosses and stuff.
Maybe. I don't know. It just doesn't look
find out.
very useful. Though.
Oh shit! It's Gamera.
It's like a centaur, but it's a sea turtle. A centaur. A centaur.
Oh, so I just died as her, and so I lost her. She is not. I can't switch back to her.
You can revive her.
I think I read that you revive them when you finish a stage. Like you get any partners that you have that are dead at the end of a stage. Come back when you finish the stage. So Homeboy can't slide, which means that avoiding this like weird bubble attack could be not great. Yikes. Okay. Whoa. Okay. This is one of those, like, I need to learn the pattern.
You mean like an old video game?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So apparently... Oh, Jesus, I got sent way back. Okay, so... I think I get it. Like, your different characters are almost like a checkpoint. And you don't lose a life if you lose your one character. You just lose the use of that character, and you get to not get sent back as far. But then, you know. Alright, so let's see how this axe does. Oh yeah, that fucked him up real good. It also uses 6 weapon ammo, so...
How many times did you hit one of those guys with the sides?
With the
Like 6?
yeah, it was a bunch of times. It was many times with those. Oh, and that's right, they have separate life bars. So the strategy here, I guess, is going to be to fuck him up a bunch and then switch over to the other guy. That's going to be the hot strat. Oh, pff. Oh, come on. That is something that is very Rondo, is the bosses getting like a last cheap hit on you right as they die. That's some Rondo of Blood.
Yeah, that game does that pretty much every single time.
But I got another person. Nice coat.
Thanks. I just got it.
That I would be defeated by a demon. I have been thoroughly humiliated. I am Alfred, a butler. I mean an alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
You use demons to fulfill your worldly desires. This guy is really... Even using demons is sometimes necessary. You may have your own goals, correct? My power may be of use to even you. Your existence is unsettling to me. But your skills are not without value. I'll leave your head where it is for now. This dude is like, he comes across as morally inflexible, then immediately caves on his, like...
Look, man, he's willing to listen to some arguments.
I can't believe you side with demons. Yeah, but like, I can beat the shit out of things. Alright, you're fine. Then you're okay for now. Okay, it's going to explain to me how to switch people again, so I don't really need... Okay, this guy is the Sifa, apparently, because all he does is, like, lay this lame-ass... And he's got less life... Oh, they all have different size life bars, too. Okay, yep, got it. Thank you. Buster Rod. Use alchemy. Uses weapon
You mean
points.
Buster Rhymes?
I mean Buster Wolf! I don't have any weapon energy, so I can't see what his sub-weapon thing is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like there's only 5 stages here, but... I mean, for me, this game was free. Like, I didn't even know I was getting it when I backed the Kickstarter for Bloodstained, so... I don't know. I don't know how much it actually costs, though, like, if you're a person who is just paying for it. So... that could be a factor, I suppose. But it also seems like there's a lot of replayability here. Like, if you can go back with the other characters and check out paths in the earlier stages, I guess there's higher difficulty levels that changed up the rules a little bit. What does this one do? Oh. I got a clone, and then I got killed.
Did your clone also die?
Yes.
Alright, well then it's not a clone, it's some kind of, like, projection.
Right. Like Arthur in Ghouls and Ghosts with that magic spell, or Ryu Hayabusa in Ninja Gaiden 2. Okay, I think... Christ.
So, Coffee, how's Dark Souls Remastered?
Did you play Dark Souls 1?
Yep.
You want to play Dark Souls 1 again?
I think I'm okay for now.
You want to play Dark Souls 1 without games for Windows Live?
I think I'm good. I mean, if I was going to play it, that's probably how I would prefer to play it, but
You wanna go online and have the guy that did the hacking in Dark Souls 3 do it again?
Why is that a thing?
Oh yeah, I heard that's been an issue.
There was a thing in Dark Souls 3 where somebody found out you can make an illegal item that basically triggers the anti-cheat flag. So basically he hits you, injects you with an abnormal amount of like soul gain,
Mm-hmm.
and that triggers the game's anti-cheat and thinks you're cheating and soft bans you from playing online.
That sounds really fun.
So that was an issue in Dark Souls 3. They eventually fixed it and then released this game, and it has the same issue. So why they fixed it and didn't put the fix into this game, I don't know. But that's them, I guess.
That's fun.
I'm trying to figure out what this guy's doing, like this skeleton guy, because he's not pointing. I guess he's pointing down, I guess. So
Yeah.
maybe he's trying to say, like, go that way, except there's a dude down here who just starts
Pointing at
firing
his-
infinite
at his boner.
arrows. All of him is a boner.
Exactly.
So I think I'd need the wizard
Is
guy
he-
to use
he
his
the-
like fire shield, and then I could get past that dude who fires all the arrows. But he's dead, so I'm going this way, I guess.
What if he's the big boner?
Taste my big boner.
Take all of Metal Gear properties. Or
Mhm.
Konami properties. Castlevania, big boner.
That was no, who EA published Shadows of the Damned, didn't they?
That was
It was
Suda
Suda
game, wasn't it?
and Shinji Mikami, but I think EA actually published it in the US at least. I wonder how many magics this dude has. That's my real question right now is how many abilities does this dude have?
Fire, lightning, and ice.
Huh. Well, he's got the clone one, so we already know there's more than that. Alright, so I'll actually be able to take the low path this time. Yeah, there we go. I was hoping there was meat in that wall, but okay. Alright, so we got a new magic. I'm gonna get down close enough that, like, if this, like, shoots, it'll actually hit this guy. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it's a brown version of the ice monster.
But not anymore.
it's an ice
No, it's an
monster.
ice monster again. That is straight up. I mean, Sifa's goes in 6 directions if memory serves, but this one just goes straight ahead. But that's fine. I guess I'll take
Totally
the
different.
fire again. Use it as a shield. But I'm actually going to switch to Miriam. Ooh.
Oh,
Nope, I was hoping there was a hidden thing over there. That looks like there's a hidden thing over there, right?
looks like there should be. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a total Super Mario Brothers 2 move.
Yeah, right. That's a spider. I was like, what the hell is that thing? It's a spider. Hey, a 1-up. You don't see those in games that often anymore, do you? So I feel confident already at this point, saying like this is, and I understand what a low bar this is before you even say it, but this is definitely better than Simon's Quest. Then there's Alex.
Well, I didn't get murdered.
Hey.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, high praise indeed. This is much better than some fucking hot shit garbage.
Hey man, there are people who like that game.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
those
they like
people are crazy.
fucking garbage. Yeah.
They're like hot dumps in their NES.
Right, there's people that like to be pooped on. So like, there's a market for everything.
Another Metal Gear reference.
Do it.
That's what I say every time I play Castlevania 2.
I thought you were gonna say every time you take a hot dump.
Yeah, that too. I look myself in the mirror and just said, do it.
Do it. Oh,
I mean, Castlevania 2 has a super good soundtrack.
yeah.
What is that? What is that?
I mean, it has
Oh,
that
man,
one
I'm on
really good
fire
song,
now.
I guess.
No, like
It has, like,
all
two-
three
it
of the
has, like-
songs are good.
Yeah. I mean, it has one really good one, and then like two that are like okay.
Aha. There we go. All right, let's play Dark
So-
Souls. Yeah.
So, what's the difference between this new Dark Souls thing and the Dark Souls that I already have on Steam? Is it just like the textures
looks
are nicer?
It's a
Yeah.
texture pack.
It's the Dark Souls 3 engine, and then some of the
It's-
online stuff works a little differently.
I
but
don't think it's the Dark Souls 3 engine. I think they
It
just
is the Dark
patched
Souls 3 engine.
Is it?
Yes.
Because it plays
the
like
whole
exactly
thing.
like Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, but it looks better because it was made in that engine.
So, if
I mean,
I
it's-
have the Prepare to Die edition, like, is there
Yes.
any reason that I should upgrade to the?
Did you
No.
like it?
Do you like playing
I
online?
didn't play that much of it. I thought it was fine, but I kind of want to go back and play more, maybe at some point.
Hmm. No, the answer is no. Just as long as you download the DS fix. If that's already downloaded and installed, there really is no point. I don't think.
It does look better than DS Fix does. However, it is basically the same game. There's nothing really different.
It's a port for people who've never played Dark Souls 1 before and people who really like the online PvP and PvE.
Yeah.
Outside
It's-
that, if you have the original version and don't care about any of those things, don't buy it.
Okay, hot tip.
Maybe buy it for the Switch. Wait, I don't work for Nintendo anymore. Don't buy it for the Switch. Don't support them. Just
Big
kidding.
money, big prizes. I love it.
What's actually really weird about playing this is that I'm used to playing the PC version with like a input mapper for the controller, so the button it would recognize the buttons as like Xbox buttons. So I'm used to standing over everything and it says A button and it's green, but now it actually registers my PS4 controller as a PS4 controller. So it's like it has the X button, and I'm like, whoa,
You know what's really weird about this?
it's fucking sick as hell.
That everything isn't made of pizza.
So,
Yeah, they haven't introduced that in this version yet.
There's your reason for playing the old version. You can turn every texture into pizza.
I mean, then it
Or
sounds like
Louis Anderson.
sounds like I shouldn't be playing the new version. That's a disincentive for the new version.
Wonder, yeah, wonder what kind of mod support this is gonna have. Must be similar to.
Probably not much because of the anti-cheat thing they have in place. That's why Dark Souls 2 and 3 didn't get modded that much, because if you try modding it, it tends to read it as a cheat and soft bans you. Even if it's just like a texture pack.
I'm really curious what that heart does. I feel like it might extend my life, so I almost am
It
like
does.
incentivized to kill myself and come back here with Miriam so she can slide under and get it. I don't know.
Wait, is it a blue one or a red one?
It's a red like outline of a heart that's like pulsating.
that makes sure whoever picks it up gets more health.
But just the character who picks it up.
The character who picks it up, yeah.
How much of this have you played so far, Alex?
I beat the normal mode, but there's like another mode that you unlock, and then there's a third one, and I have not done that yet.
You haven't done the second or the third one?
No, just the first one.
It's called Normal 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, I guess I got invaded. That was interesting. But before he even loaded in, he died somehow.
Whoops.
Yeah, I'm like, because it's like disasters are gone, and I'm like, oh, well, was there a fucking Gravelord dude here? But I guess there was.
I'm not so interested in that, but if there was a version of Demon Souls that was redone like that, I'd be on that in a second.
Didn't Sony publish that?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's not likely to happen unless it happens on PlayStation 4, but still.
I'm pretty sure the Gravelord
Which,
thing
I
is...
feel like if you were Sony, why wouldn't you do that on,
Yeah.
on PS4? Or maybe Namco doesn't want to invest the time, since they wouldn't make as much money from that as they do from... Or not Namco, From Software, rather.
Along those same lines, I really want a PC version of Bloodborne, but
I mean, that's also
Sony
game.
published. Yeah.
well, that's why I'm like. But
I thought you had a PS4, Alex.
I do, but I mean, I want a version of Bloodborne that doesn't like fucking suck. That game is like a PS4 game from 2015. It's not like perfect. It runs fine, but it's like it could be better, you know.
Right. Sure. Couldn't
Need
all
those
games...
frames, dude. Need those frames.
You slice that guy's gold and he doesn't like it, apparently.
Yeah, and now he drops a bunch of... well, come on! That is some straight up Rondo of Blood nonsense. This thing is going to die, and it's going to do like a full screen attack and then black out the screen so you can't see where the attack is coming from. Hope you have enough life to survive it. Fuck you!
Must have him in the butt. Damn it.
Hey, it's Alucard. I mean, not Alucard.
Alucard.
It's Alucard. It's actually Alucard backwards.
Yep.
You carry the power of numerous demons. Very perceptive of you. I require a demon's power to achieve my revenge. At this moment, our objectives align. Cooperation would be fruitful for us both. I believe one of these people is the bad guy in, like, regular Bloodstained.
Alucard is the bad guy in
Is he?
regular Bloodstained. Yeah.
Spoilers.
So be it. I'll let you
Or if
continue
you-
breathing. For now.
Ooh.
Gebel has become an ally.
What'd you call me?
I like that every time I finish a stage, there's a thing that explains, like, this is how changing characters works. I'm like,
Yeah.
I got it. Summon Darkness. Immortal Metamorphosis. Uses weapon points.
Dark metaphor. Yeah.
Cancel Metamorphosis.
Playing Dark Souls is a trip right now because the Bell of Awakening is ringing like every 2 seconds. And it's like
Someone
there's a
mentioned-
million people beating the first area. Whereas
how much is that?
20.
20 if you own
If you
just
own the
regular
PC
Dark
version,
Souls.
it's
Yeah,
20.
for PC.
Blasphemy Unto Heaven is the name of this stage.
It's the only
I
reason.
forget what I think it's level 6 is like something slaughter or like the slaughter of something, and I was like, oh, okay, man, all right, shit, we get it. Rated T for teen.
It's not level 666.
No, it's not.
You can't really blame me for thinking that it might have been, though, right? I mean, so here's the thing that I will say, like 100%. Even though I chose the difficulty that was like, you're looking for a retro challenge, man. This game is not nearly as
It's
hard
not.
as any Castlevania game, like pre-Symphony.
Yeah, it's not. So, I guess it gets harder.
Yeah, but
obviously.
Castlevania, old school Castlevania games don't get
Yeah,
harder. They just
fucking
are
balls
hard from like
Yeah,
level
yeah.
2.
So it does get a little harder at the end. There's some tricky stuff where you have to do like there's Medusa heads and like Mega Man like invisible.
There's Medusa head shit happening right meow.
But I mean, there's more and it's harder. There's like Medusa head shit with like Mega Man platforms that like disappear and shit like that. That's a little tricky, to its credit. But there is a way to make it. There's another mode that's harder, basically, but it would require spoilers, so I won't say anything.
Sure, but you have to beat the game first, right, to unlock.
Well, you beat the game and you unlock a
You have to find the key and unlock the treasure
mode,
chest, and then it'll give you the eye, and then you use that to find the black market. And then you in the black market, you blow up the things, and you find the Ankh, and then you.
I don't know what game you're talking about.
I don't either, actually.
Spelunky.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Okay. I own that
I've never
game.
played Spelunky.
I have not. I'm not good at
What?
Spelunky.
Hold on, no, stop the stream.
I'm not stopping the stream. I'm not stopping.
What did you say, Alex?
I said I've played Spelunky.
Oh, I thought you said you never played Spelunky.
I definitely
Did not
that's
say
not,
that.
I
Yeah,
definitely did
no.
not say that.
If
And
you
let's
didn't
move
play
on
Spelunky, I
and never
would've-
talk about this.
I would have kicked you out of this Discord.
Well, it's a good thing I have played it.
Yeah,
As
you
a matter of
should.
fact, it's my favorite.
Is it? Do you really want to stay here?
And I like it.
Yeah. Do you
And
really want to stay here, Alex, that badly?
It's my very favorite.
It's a good. You should. In all seriousness, you should check it out. Like the next time it's on Steam sale, which might be like right now.
Which is like every day.
Yeah.
I've thought about getting it. I just kind of like haven't.
Like I don't remember if someone bought it for gifted it to me during a Steam sale, or if I just like bought it for $2 during a Steam sale. But it's worth it. It's enjoyable. Speaking of sales, I tweeted about this earlier, but like if anybody hasn't played Inside or Limbo or just like wants to play those things again, on Newegg right now you can get them both as a physical copy on Xbox One or
I
PS4
want you to buy those,
for
so.
$6, y'all. $6.
Okay.
That includes shipping, by the way.
Those games are okay.
For a physical copy of Limbo.
I liked
plus
Limbo
Inside.
a lot. Inside, I thought was fine.
I still haven't played Inside, actually, but as I said earlier today, like I would just pay $6 for like a physical copy of Limbo that doesn't require me to hook up one of my old systems to play. So, you know,
I really liked Limbo when it came out, but I don't see myself ever going back to that.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, a big part of it was that I haven't played Inside, and Kurt ranked it as one of his best games of the year that came out.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat.
It's cool.
But
Yeah,
I think Limbo's so short that I could definitely see myself going back to it at some point because I mean, the first time I beat it was in one sitting, so
It just the ending was kind of not very good, and some of
Of
the other
Inside?
services, of Limbo, and some of the ending of Inside is pretty awesome. It's like the middle part of Inside is a little boring at times, but there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah.
the middle part is boring, you said?
Yeah, there's just some kind of boring stuff. You kind of like there's some of the mechanics, like puzzle platformy stuff is pretty simple, and then they like run some of this things back a few times where it's just like, I really need to do that for a fourth time. But it's still like very worth seeing. Just as like a like complete vision, it's pretty striking in a lot of ways.
I can get into that. Well, I'm gonna check it out when it gets here. So, I mean, again, $6. $6 is very little money for, you know, a current generation video game. So, got to get this thing because that's a weapon power extender. So the weapon power extenders are for everybody, but the life extenders are only for the person who picks them up.
I guess. I actually was not really sure about that. I just saw a glove at one point and I picked it up and I was like, I guess I'm strong.
And with a yell like that, yeah.
Yeah, dude, Third Strike's coming out again soon. I'm gonna buy it for like the 4th time.
Man,
So is there anything in a Dark Souls game that's like rejiggered or remixed or anything, or is it exactly
No.
the same?
No, it's exactly the same. The only
It's not
stuff
even
that's
like Power of the First Sin, kind of a nothing like that.
no,
No.
nothing like that. The only things that have changed are the some of the online stuff is different.
Okay.
You can have 6 players now, and it can actually matchmake
Yeah,
with your
exactly.
friends.
Right. Well, I mean, you can kind of cheat it.
No, but now you can just like do it.
It's
Do it.
literally the Dark Souls 2 one of you set a password and nobody else
Yeah.
can join your game. Also, I guess they added one new bonfire. 'Cause why not?
Oh, did they? I didn't know that.
I think it's in the, I want to say, an Orlando blacksmith.
Oh, that's
It's-
tight. That's really convenient.
And they fixed Blight Town, I think I read.
Yep.
Blighttown was never broken if you played it on PC.
Well,
Ah,
it was if you didn't have DS Fix installed.
Well, yeah. Well, no, the game. Okay, if you're playing on PC, DS Fix is mandatory.
Right.
That's the way. And if you did that, then Blighttown was never broken. But if you
Oh,
were
no.
one of those people who
Ah!
never played it on console, then yeah, like Blighttown is now an
mean-
area you can explore.
Why was it broken? What was broken about it?
The frame rate went down to like literally like 10 frames.
You
Like,
can like count in the Xbox 360 version. You can literally count frames.
10 is very generous.
Yeah. It's unplayably bad at times.
That's okay.
luckily
Unplayably
you
bad
can
for an
skip
area
the
that's just all
entire
black.
area, but-
Right. It's also very dark, and there's a lot of like intricate platforming stuff in there. So it's bad. It's a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time.
No, you'll have a good time now.
Yeah.
Because it's actually a really cool area. It's just
That's good because I don't want nothing but a good time.
That's a song.
I would go
I
so far
guess.
as to say that the Xbox 360 version has so many technical problems. It's actually like not a very good video game.
Okay. Like Sonic 06 levels or that this is a
Yeah,
fucking cool
like-
looking boss,
like literally,
man.
like broken and unplayable, and you have to put up with so much shit that it's not really worth the.
You know what Dark Souls 1 does have, though?
Hmm.
The Gaping Dragon.
That gave me
Hello.
Did I kill
Well, no,
that?
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the.
I guess I killed that head.
I think I've only fought the Gaping Dragon like one time.
What the fuck is wrong
Oh,
with you, man?
fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it this time, but I usually just skip the depths because you don't have to do it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, that's the best. That's one of the best boss fights in the whole fucking game, though. That's
Not
one of the
game.
coolest looking bosses in the whole
It's
game.
definitely one of the coolest looking, but like, I don't know, I thought that fight was like fine, but you know, nothing special. It's no big boy with a sword.
Is that actually the name of the enemy? Big boy with a sword?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I wish.
Big sword boy.
I need to go redo my character now.
Why did this Castlevania boss just turn into a Contra boss? What the hell's going on? Oh fuck.
Can use...
Why are you
Oh!
complaining about that?
I wasn't complaining. I'm just asking
That's
questions.
true, that's true.
There was no complaint. I was just like, whoa. What happened? Okay, so now I just have the old man to go up and face that boss again, and I'm like not especially stoked about this. I don't like the outcome prospects on this. Oh, and I don't have any magic, so unless I collect a shitload of it on the way up, I'm gonna have a bad time.
Oh fuck! No! Ah, god damn it! Who came? Who even was that? Oh, he came from way the fuck over there. What a dick!
It was Bob.
Shit is,
Bob's a fucking
Shit is-
dick, man.
shit. I just lost like 3,000 souls. That's okay.
Oh no.
That's like nothing. That's chump change.
What does the Oni head do? What did that do? Oh, that's this sub weapon. Okay, I got it. I know now. I know what it is. So now I think I'm just invincible with this sub weapon, right? That's all this is. Purple fire makes me invincible. Sounds good.
Does it? I don't even know what it does. Honestly, I thought it just made you stronger.
Oh, maybe it does make you stronger because I just walked into something while I had it on and I took damage. So yeah, it seems like it makes you ruin stuff faster.
That's the only. That's what I just assumed it did. I have no idea what it actually does because I barely played as that character.
Yeah, he's the Trevor Belmont of this game, right? Like,
Yeah. I feel like this game is 2 Belmonts because it's like Miriam is a Belmont and then he's also a Belmont.
But Miriam can like jump high and slide and do stuff
That was
that's
the
like a
original
little more
title of the
useful.
game.
2 Belmonts.
My 2 Belmonts.
This week on the 2 Belmonts.
Well, it's clearly like Alfred is what's her name, Siffa, right? And then
Right.
obviously Gebel is Alucard.
Right.
But it's like both of them have things that Belmonts have in other Castlevanias,
That's true.
and there's no
Like
grand.
whips. They all have whips.
They do. Well, they one specific whip, really, to be fair.
By which I mean works in progress. By which I mean killing Dracula.
True. Do all the Belmonts use the whip? I'm trying to think of a counterexample,
No.
example, and I can't think of one where there's a Belmont who doesn't
Dracula
use a whip.
Belmont doesn't use a whip. So.
Oh, neither does Alucard.
No, Dracula Belmont totally uses. Well, it's a cross with a whip coming out of it, right? Or whatever the fuck is going on in that game. That's a whip, still, isn't it? I don't know. I didn't play very much of that game. I wasn't super enamored with it.
I think Eric was making a joke, and that was it.
Well,
We have to call Zobek to find out.
I mean,
Press
There-
X. Press
yes.
X. Call Zobek.
Also, I guess spoilers that there is a game
Zobek
in
is
which
the game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game. Okay, I didn't realize what he was
There's-
doing. He wasn't making a joke. That game sucks.
which one?
Both.
Lords of Shadow and
one
Lords of Shadow 2. What about the one on
Yeah.
the 3DS? Did that suck too, didn't
Oh
it?
boy.
That one's also
boy.
that one's like fine at best.
I would disagree.
I like the copy's like, whoa, fine, whoa.
I said at best.
He did say it
Fine is
best.
stretching it. It's
Okay,
like
well,
the Metroid game that just came out on 3DS is like making amends for that.
But that
like,
game
we're
I just thought
sorry.
was fine too, to be perfectly honest. So
The
Yeah,
Castlevania is worse.
oh damn it.
I also don't know if I should be prouder of this or not, but I've touched Dark Souls 1 in like 3 or 4 years and I'm running off muscle memory right now.
We also paid like 1,000 hours on
I
it. so-
kinda did.
Kinda. Get the fuck out of here.
Kinda. Maybe I'll stream this. Maybe I'll stream some
Oh,
PvP.
damn. His flame like transfers if you change characters after activating it. Like the next person
Yeah.
you turn into will still be on fire.
same thing with like if you throw Miriam's boomerang, like it'll still be out there and then it'll come back to the other person and stuff like that.
Oh, damn. Timing on that is fucking harsh. Shit.
On what?
The time between when the fire ends and when the Contra monsters like start bouncing and spike you from underneath.
Oh,
It's like move as soon as the fire stops or you're gonna get spiked. Fuck. Yeah, how about I Alucard you in the face, motherfucker?
motherfucker. Okay, that's what you're actually saying.
Yeah, sorry, man. I
It's
didn't
okay.
mean to steal
I'm
your...
just glad as long as somebody said it.
So, I can save my game, right? Or no? Do I have to, like, do
I
this
had
in
to
one
beat a
sitting?
level.
Right, I just beat a level. That's what I mean.
Oh, then yeah, it'll.
Oh,
save.
now saving, yeah. So, because my wife wants to go to bed, I'm going to call it here. But that was most of Bloodstained. This is stage 5. Alex, you said there are 6 stages?
7.
There's 7. Okay, so that's most of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon.
That's all right.
Activate Curse of the Moon. I don't... What do you mean activate? What?
It like you can go back to a previous stage.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so I like this a lot. I don't remember how much it costs if you didn't back the Kickstarter. Does anybody know? Is it 10, 15?
I think 10. Yeah.
I would say this is worth $10 in my
I absolutely
estimation.
think it is,
And I'm going to play more of it. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to capture a bunch of footage and I'm going to do a full video review of it before the end of this month. So I'll have more to say about it then. But just for now, just this being my first exposure to it, playing it for about an hour.
Look forward to the same name, different game with Castlevania 3.
I already did that one, but okay. So look back to that actually, because
names.
so yeah, so I like it. I think it's worth checking out, and obviously if you backed the Kickstarter at, I think it was $28 or more. If you backed the Kickstarter for regular Bloodstained, you just get it. But I would say, like I said, I think it's worth $10. That's my preliminary feeling, but I'm going to play more of it. And yeah, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out, and people who are in the chat, thanks for chatting, and we'll see you next time we stream, which if not before Wednesday, will be on Wednesday. Good night,
Watch out
everybody.
for Draculas.
Bye.
Always watch out for Draculas.